were 6 votes away from closing this school. Let me hear it. Now it is my honor and a privilege to be able to introduce our next speaker. It's someone who for years has been an advocate for peace and justice in Latin America. He is our advocate in the United States Congress to shut down the SOA and have it investigated. Here for your next speaker is Congressman Jim McGovern from Massachusetts.
Thank you, Pam. Thank you very much. My fellow patriots, thank you for being here. This is amazing. Now, before I go any further, I want to just turn to the police camera and say hi to George Bush, because this is one cause that I am proud to be associated with, and I want to make sure they get my picture. I am here because I love this country. I am here because I believe that our country needs to once again stand out loud and foursquare for human rights. I am here because I am sick and tired of the foreign and military policies coming out of Washington, D.C. I am here because I am sick and tired of these trade agreements that give everything to the rich and stick it to the poor. And I am here because I am sick and tired of public officials in our government explaining away and rationalizing torture. I am sick and tired of Abu Ghraib and Guantanamo and clandestine prisons and all of that garbage that has to come to an end. I am here because, like you, I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. As Pam told you, we are within 6 votes of shutting down this school. And that is because of you and your work. It is because of the advocacy that has gone on all across this country. When people have visited their members of Congress, when they have lobbied their members of Congress, when they have protested in front of their members of Congress's office, that is what resulted in that close vote. And I'm going to tell you, it wasn't easy, because the Bush administration pulled out all the stops to try to kill this bill. And I'm going to tell you, they were so confident that they were going to crush us, and they were shocked when the vote came in and we were within 6 votes of shutting this school down. But the reason why we were so close is because the people of this country are with us. They get it. They want this country to be the kind of country that we all believe it can be. They want to beckon this country to a higher standard. You know, yesterday marked the 18th anniversary of the murders of those 6 Jesuit priests and 2 women in El Salvador. And back in 1989, I worked for Congressman Joe Moakley, one of my heroes. And I was the lead investigator on that Moakley team. And we found out not only that the high command of the Salvadoran military, who received billions and billions of dollars of U.S. aid, ordered the killings of these priests, but we also found out that 19 of the 26 children were graduates of the School of the Americas. Now let me tell you how we found that out. We found it out not because the Department of Defense told us about it, or because the State Department told us about it, or the CIA or the FBI told us about it. We found out about it because we had access to the names of those who went to the school, and the instructors who went to the school, and we compared that list with the list of the killers. And that's how we found out that 19 of those people went to that school. Now, since that time, it has become more and more difficult to get the names of the people who go there and the names of the people who teach there. After we lost our vote in June, I had language inserted in the Defense Appropriations Bill that would force the U.S. government to make the names public of those who go to the school. If in fact everybody who goes there is a Boy Scout and everybody who leaves is an Eagle Scout, as they tell you, then there's nothing to hide, right? Well, last week, in the House Senate Conference Committee, the Bush administration in the middle of the night came in there and they switched the language around. And they wrote the language to say that the names can only be made available to the Armed Services Committee, and they have to be classified. In other words, it's still secret. They still won't give us the names. We need to demand accountability. We need to demand truth. We need to know who goes to that school, and if they're not going to investigate their backgrounds, we're going to investigate their backgrounds. What kind of message are we sending to Latin American countries by denying human rights organizations and church organizations and civilian institutions all throughout Latin America the names of the people who go to that school? We are a better country than what's on display at this school. And so,
amen.
And so let me say to everybody here, we're not going away. I'm not going away. We're going to continue to fight and fight and fight and fight and fight until this school is closed down, until we regain our stature around the world, until we once again stand out loud for human rights. Thank you very much.